So before we get things going, I thought it'd be a good idea to first establish a little bit of context, because this is an important and nuanced and complicated issue of fundamental justice and international law that even I didn't fully comprehend when I arrived there. Since December 12th, 2022, the Lachin Road, which you're about to see, has been occupied by protesters from Azerbaijan. These are protesters that strictly maintain that their activity there is to stymie the illegal mining activity that is going on in the hills of Nagorno-Karabakh, a region of Azerbaijan, per international law, that is inhabited in part and in some places exclusively by Armenians. The Lachin Road is a lifeline for Armenians. It's the only road that connects Armenia to their ethnic communities in Nagorno-Karabakh, and in particular in Stepanakert, which is known to the Azeris as Khankendi. Armenians deny that the protest transpiring on Lachin Road has anything to do with ecological motives, but rather it's a tactic of intimidation, they maintain, to expel Armenians from Nagorno-Karabakh back to their home country of Armenia. The protests on Lachin Road have made it difficult for those living in Stepanakert to transit in and out of the exclave back into Armenia. And for that reason, it's seen as an act of ethnic cleansing by many members of the international press. However, I'm not going to impart my own perspective on what's going on there. I'd much rather have the footage speak for itself so that you can draw your own conclusions. There's a checkpoint here?
Yep, last one. This road is going to ŠUŠA, right? So this road from the beginning, from when after the Trilateral statement was signed, this is under the control of Azerbaijan. These are our Azerbaijani forces on our road. On the other side of the fence, that's the Lachin Road. And right here you see the Russian flag, you see the Russian peacekeepers right there. That's the road controlled by Russian peacekeepers.
Directly behind me is the Lachin protest, and as far as I'm aware, I'm one of the only Westerners to have arrived here and to have checked out the place, to have asked some questions. And it appears that it's a majority, very young demographic behind me. I've spoken to them and they say they're students and they're volunteers. They're not ecologists for the most part. There are a couple, some older folks who I've met, but for the most part, there's a lot of very camera-shy young volunteers directly behind me. And I'm gonna try and collect some more statements, but we'll see what happens. It doesn't look like very many people wanna talk, so we'll see. Salam, Liam.
Salam, salam. Очень приятно.
Salam, Liam.
So this goes to Armenia. This is the Lachin Road. It goes to Lachin, to Armenia. And this goes to Khankendi. From here, Khankendi, it's about 15 kilometers. And from here to the border of Armenia, it's about 65-70 kilometers.
Okay, I see a convoy up ahead. We're not allowed to access that, right? We just have to wait for it to come?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And it'll be coming directly down this road?
Through here, yes.
Yeah, okay.
This is where for the press.
Yeah, okay.
They shoot from here.
It's Azerbaijani press that's here.
Azerbaijani, or like you can use it too. It's fine.
I see.
Here is food, tea, coffee, water. The food is being served like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then in between they serve snacks. The room for protesters to rest.
Oh,
Yeah, come in. You can.
thank you.
Charge their phones. To relax.
Uşaqlar. Mən də salamlar.
Buradan sabah dedik, Ağdan, sonra qalır Ləngivan'da.
Ama şu an gəzdirdi. Bağlamış yine
hamısını göstər.
Hamısını görsün. Görsün o şerefsizler ne günə qoyur.
Füzulini vuru gördü. Bugün Şuşanı görəcək. Sabah Ağdamı görəcək. Sonra Ləngivan'ı.
İnşallah.
İndi böyük kolon gəlir oradan.
Bilirəm, yox bilirlər.
Hələ vaxtında gəlir.
Elə qoyurlar, yəni. Boya saçın hər gün bağlı deyil.
Bugün neçə maşın keçir buraya?
Gün nə qədər maşın keçir? 30-40'a yaxın.
Yaxşı.
Yaxşı qardaş.
Sağ ol.
So would Azerbaijan be comfortable with having EU or UN third parties supervise the mining activity, or only Azeris?
That's a political issue that I think is for the government to decide.
Yeah. Okay.
Personally, me as a citizen, I wouldn't mind, but of course it has to be by our concession. It has to be okayed by Azerbaijan. But since this is more of a government decision to make, I'm okay with it. Çok sağ olun.
Hi, hello, welcome.
Hi, thank you. Thank you.
What's going?
Well, we just got here. We're just touring around, and I wanted to ask some questions to people who have been here.
Feel free. It's like our ecologists.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah,
feel
you
free.
can talk to the ecologists.
Yeah.
Terrific.
They're professional ecologists.
And what are their demands exactly?
Tələbləriniz nədir?
Tələblərimiz ancaq ekologiyaya bağlı olaraq, ekologiyanın tələblərinə uyğun olaraq burada dağ mədən istismarı olduğuna görə ətraf mühitə böyük təsirlər göstərir, çirklənmə ilə əlaqədardır. Biz də ancaq onun qarşısını almaq üçün biz burada iştirakımızı edirik, Azərbaycanda istəyirik.
Food, water, basic goods, so they allowed to cross through.
Aksiya iştirakçıları humanitar yardımların keçməyinə icazə.
Əlbəttə ki, baxın, bu ancaq bir dənəsidir belə. Bu gündən gəlir keçir. Bizdə bizim özümüzə çox maraqlıdır ki, burada iştirak eləsin heç kimdən asılı olmayan jurnalistlər, insanlar xaricdən olsunlar. O gəlsinlər, görsünlər ki, burada maşın yolu ancaq və ancaq deməli kimsə silah daşıya bilər, kimsə mədən istismarı böyük maşınlar daşıyırdı. Sərvətlərimizi bizim apardı. Bizə də maraqlıdır ki, gəlsinlər, görsünlər. Həm də ki, bu yolun bağlanması qeyri-mümkündür. Nə üçün? Bunu göydən də Sputniklər hamısı müşahidə edə bilər gecə-gündüz. Bu faktdır. Buna heç gəlmək də lazımdır. Özləri açıb baxa bilərlər. Biz də çox şadıq ki, belə oğlanlar, belə insanlar gəlir. Bunu daha da işıqlandırır. Özdəki obyektiv formada.
Yeah, from here. You can see the Russian peacekeepers there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precisely, the mining. Yeah. So, if the mining were to stop tomorrow, the blockade, the protest would end.
Yani gidersiniz.
Yəni düşündüyümüz belə dayansa bizdə dayanacaq.
Are you an ecologist?
Özünüz ekologsunuz.
Are the majority?
There is a card.
Stop ekacist! Stop ekacist! Stop ekacist! Stop ekacist! Stop ekacist! Stop ekacist! Ekacist! Ne? Ekacist! Ne? Ekacist! Ne? Manitari! Da! Manitari! Da! Manitari! Da! Stop ekacist!
Save nature! Save nature! Save nature! Love nature! Love nature! Love nature! Love nature! Unite for nature! Unite for life! Unite for nature! Unite for life! Unite for nature! Unite for... Azerbaycan milleti koruyacak serveti! Azerbaycan milleti koruyacak serveti! Azerbaycan milleti koruyacak serveti! Azerbaycan milleti koruyacak serveti! Azerbaycan vaattir, servetine sahiptir! Azerbaycan vaattir, servetine sahiptir!
What does the ecology here mean to you? How important is it to you?
Ekoloji sizin için nedir? Ne kadar ekoloji vaciptir?
Ah, okay.
They're shy.
Yeah, of course, of course. I don't blame them. It's all right.
As I keep on telling Armenians who keep on saying that we are here to commit ethnic cleansing, does any of the sign say that we want Armenians out? No, it's all about the ecology, but they avoid speaking about it. They avoid the main topic, and whenever we ask them why can't our ecologists access the mines for monitoring, I've asked personally hundreds of them, literally hundreds of them. I haven't received any answer to that. They change the subject, they talk about anything else, but they do not. Yeah, but there's no response. And as I tell them, like, they can hear the slogans, because every time when the cars come, the guys, they're chanting their slogans that like, stop ecocide, preserve, save nature, and all the posters, stop pollution. It's all about stop mining.
Yeah.
So all the posters, all the slogans, everything we've been saying for 74 days, it's all about the ecology.
Yeah.
Nobody here ever said that we want Armenians out, Armenians get out. There's not a single poster saying that, but they want to mislead the international community. And there's not a single, again, evidence as to us asking them to leave. No, I mean, you've seen already cars passing by. You've seen a big convoy was delivering supplies from Armenia to Khankendi. You saw a couple of cars that passed from Khankendi to Armenia. No cars are getting blocked. And we've saying, and I'm telling them almost every day, that the road is open for civilians, but we don't see any civilians. Not a single civilian approached us asking to cross the road.
Yeah.
If they do, they will pass. They can approach us directly themselves, but they don't. They choose to run for assistance to the Red Cross and to the Russian peacekeepers, so that they can keep the rhetoric of a blockade, saying that, oh, this is a crisis, this is a catastrophe, that's why the Red Cross is involved. No, the Red Cross is involved is because they involved them. If they did try to pass and were turned around by us, we all know that such video would be circulating the whole world. They would be showing it everywhere, that look, we went and they do not let us through. But they don't have that, because they don't try. Let us go and see the mines. It doesn't have to be this hard. It doesn't have to be this difficult.
The mines are the only demand.
Yes, this is an ecological protest. We demand to see what's, because you saw the posters there.
Yeah, I see.
Those posters, they are enough. They raise enough concerns, because these are all results of the illegal mining that was going on the occupied territories. And these are the territories that we gained access, that we saw it after we gained access after 2020, after the war.
Ekoloji cinayetlere son! Ekoloji cinayetlere son! Ekoloji cinayetlere son! Ekoloji cinayetlere son! Ekolojiye tabiat koruyacak bu millet! Ekolojiye tabiat koruyacak bu millet! Ekolojiye tabiat! Ekoloji cinayete son! Ekoloji cinayete son! Ekoloji cinayete son! Ekoloji! Azerbaycan ayağıdır, servetine dayağıdır! Azerbaycan ayağıdır, servetine dayağıdır! Azerbaycan milleti koruyacak serveti! Azerbaycan milleti koruyacak serveti! Azerbaycan...
it is the morning of the 23rd. It's a Thursday and the protest is still ongoing. And it's about 8:30 a.m. and we just came back to check it out. It's a smaller crowd compared to last night, but a crowd nonetheless. And we're gonna ask some questions and see if anyone wants to make a statement, especially regarding the ICJ injunction or directive that was issued last night. Do you know anything about the ICJ directive or order from last night? Are you able to comment on that at all?
Dünenkiz. Nəsə deyə bilərsiniz onunla bağlı?
Some information, but it's not. I don't know exactly what's happened. Sorry. Did you see some blockade here?
Sorry?
Did you see
Did
any
you
blockade
see
here?
blockade here? Did you see some aggression here?
Aggression?
Yes.
Not in my half a day here.
It's absolutely peaceful, and they are as well. We are here as volunteers. Only as volunteers. Not. We have not blockade, not aggression, not everything. Everything is peaceful.
What are you able to say about the ICJ directive or order that was given last night?
Well, Armenia had 3 requests from the International Court of Justice, and 2 of them were not warranted, and 1, it pretty much stated the same thing that is stated in the Trilateral Agreement. Well, first of all, as a protester who has been here from the first day, I'm happy that the court saw that this is not, as they call it, orchestrated or illegitimate, so we can continue our peaceful and legitimate protest now. We were not even thinking of stopping it, but now that the court rejected their request to interfere, so that's good. Another misleading information that was going around was about the interruption of gas, electricity, and other utilities by Azerbaijan, which was also not warranted by the international court, which again proves that we really have nothing to do with it. And I mean, why would we? We're just continuing as it was. I mean, on a daily basis, dozens of trucks and cars are passing in both directions safely without any problems. Civilians, they also pass, but they still do it through the Red Cross and through the Russian peacekeepers. But I hope that maybe now, after they hear the court's order, the civilians will finally come and approach, and we will get to see them, because again, in almost 3 months we haven't seen a single civilian approach on their own. I mean, everything that the court ordered last night, nothing changes.
Our purpose is prevent ecotourism.
Makes sense. Are you a student?
Yes. I'm volunteer here.
Okay, excellent. Are you all volunteers here?
Yes, it's all volunteers.
So you're completely unpaid? Wow.
No.
Okay.
Never.
Okay, great. Are you part of a NGO, institute, research institute of ecology or something like that?
Our university is economics, but I'm here volunteer for ecotourism.
Okay, are you from Karabakh or elsewhere in Azerbaijan?
Qarabağdansa?
Yeah, Karabakh.
Qarabağlısan da? Yeah, from Qarabağ.
Our purpose is prevent ecotourism, and we need to resolve this problem. That's all.
How is it resolved?
Çıxış yolunu harda necə həll?
I don't know exactly, but this is government's problem.
Yo. Yazını. This is the different garage inkişaf.
Nice. Thank you.
Bayrağı alacaklar. Gəl adlarını yaz. Kimsə tərpənməsin yerinə. Qoyun adları yaz. Sen nature seviyorsun. Sen nature seviyorsun. Sen nature seviyorsun. Stop ekatsin. Stop ekatsin. Sen nature seviyorsun. Sen nature seviyorsun. Sen nature aydın. Azerbaycan ayaktır. Servetine dayaktır. Ekatsin. Stop ekatsin. Stop ekatsin. Stop ekatsin. Sen nature seviyorsun. Sen nature seviyorsun. Kaydırık yerimize. Az az